Hey guys, I have a bunch of features that Overwatch can add that could really improve the game. So I spent a lot of time on this video. I don't really know how to animate. I'm not good at UI design, but I kind of mocked all these things up. So I'd appreciate if, you guys took the time to like and subscribe and stuff. And I have this whole series of things that Blizzard could add to Overwatch that might improve the game. I already have one of those videos out. So if you want to watch that, and then stay tuned for more, please subscribe. No one's subscribing. What the heck? So Blizzard, if you're listening, you could hire me. I'm really good at coming up with ideas. So you could just hire me. We don't have to do an interview because I'm really bad at interviews because I'm really anxious, but you could just hire me. So yeah. So the first thing I want to talk about, it's a little feature where you could like find people to play with. You could group up with people. I'm just going to call it looking for group. I mocked this up in Photoshop, and this is what it would look like. You kind of make a group, you title it, you say what it's about, you say what roles you need and stuff like that. And then you get just people to join, and you make a group. You make some friends, and it's a fun little experience. So I think that'd be a cool idea. As you can see, this is just a quick mock-up. They could probably do a better job than this, but yeah, there's that. The next thing that I think would be pretty cool if they added is, so, when you're playing the game and you have like, I don't know, you have a really good game, you feel like you did really good, but the scoreboard doesn't tell at all. And that's why I think after the match, there should be these cards, okay? Here's a quick mock-up, of course. Obviously, they could probably do a better job than this, but, it'll have little stats that are like unique, and people wouldn't know that you did unless they added this card system. So, I went back and watched some of my Overwatch 1 games and kind of, I watched it and I manually recorded some cool stats that I thought I had, and yeah, and this is what it would look like in those games. Now here's a pretty cool one. Do you ever go to view people's career profile and you gotta manually click on every one of them? It turns out you can't see any of them, and you just want to know what people play. You want to play around your team and whatnot. So this little feature, I think it'd be cool if you just like hovered over someone's name and you could see like their top played heroes, what rank they are, stuff like that. I think that'd be a cool little addition. I don't think it'd be too hard to implement, but I don't really know much about game development. Maybe it would be hard and too hard to do. So here's a little nitpicky one that not everyone might care about, but as someone who's in and out of top 500 all the time, I don't like that when it shows your best rank, it just says like top 80, for example. But in reality, I don't know where I was kind of skill rating wise. That's why I think they should have this like skill rating system where it gives you like a precise number, and it'll show like, instead of saying top 80, it'll show like the top 500 icon and your exact skill rating, or we could call it SR for short. I think that'd be a cool little feature, just to get a more accurate view on what your rank is, and so other people can see a more accurate view on what your rank is. Now this one's a balance-wise kind of thing, but you know how the tank has a lot of pressure on them, and it kind of becomes this like rock, paper, scissors match. So my idea to kind of help with that is, what if they added a second tank to kind of alleviate that pressure that the main tank is feeling? I don't know if this would make any sense. Maybe it would help with the rock, paper, scissors problem. I don't really know. I don't know much about game design and stuff like that and hero balance, but I'm just throwing it out there. That's an idea. I don't know if they've ever thought of that, but yeah. Now these next two ideas, these will take some time, and I don't know how likely it is they'll be able to do this, because I actually took a lot of time learning how to just animate a quick mock-up of these. And so the first one of them is weapon inspect. So we get all these cool weapons. Every legendary skin has its own unique weapon, usually. And I think it'd be cool to kind of just show it off. Like maybe you get play of the game and you inspect your weapon and it looks cool and everything. Or maybe you just want to look at your weapon. So, just to show what the art team did and kind of like show it off. Like I think that'd be really cool for Overwatch to add that. I don't know how reasonable that is or how long it would take to develop that, but because I know, it took me quite a while to, come up with these quick animations. But also, I have no experience doing this, so maybe they could do it. Now the last one, this one might be a little far-fetched, but I was thinking, what if they made like this whole PvE system? I don't know if you ever played like Vermintide 2 or World War Z, where you kind of play through these PvE levels and you progress over time and you get stronger over time by unlocking new abilities and things like that. So I think it'd be cool if Overwatch had, I don't know, let's say like a skill tree, where you play PvE, you level up, you invest your points in the skill tree, and as you get stronger and stronger, you could go on to harder difficulties, and it would give PvE a lot of replayability. So I don't know, I'm just throwing that out there. I think that would be a cool idea. I'm not quite sure how well that would work, or if it'd be a good idea, but I don't know. These are just some of the ideas I've had. I've been thinking about these a lot, and I'd really appreciate it. It took a lot of time to animate all this stuff and come up with the UI design for all of these things that I'm showing. So I'd really appreciate like a little like and subscribe, stuff like that. And also check out my other ideas, which are a little more legitimate ideas and not just poking fun at Blizzard. I have 2 more videos planned for ideas for Blizzard to add to Overwatch, so stay tuned for those, or go back and watch my old one. Yeah, look it. It's one of those. Click it or ticket.